Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Albert and Billy Show. You're listening to us here on WUAT Radio. And you're watching us. And I was just seeing a button there pop up, but it is on. And you're watching us, of course, on Channel 18, BTC Fiber Television, or on the BTC Fiber YouTube channel. If you're on there, be sure to check out the YouTube channel. Get on there, like, subscribe. We do have over 5,000 subscribers now, so that's good. Because like I said not long ago, we found out about that part late, and so we were just trying to get to 1,000 not that long ago.
That.
Yeah. So now we're over 5,000, so definitely thank you guys, and keep it up. We do appreciate it. You can watch all episodes of our show, the Albert and Billy Show, on there, and you can see all the original programming, Channel 18, all the original shows on there. So get on there and check it out, folks. Just go to BTC Fiber YouTube and check it out. How you doing, Papa?
I'm getting older, Billy.
Well, I was just told to wish you a happy birthday. I literally, ain't that weird? You just said that, and I got a text message from Mike.
Really?
Of Mike and Bradley Sports Scene. There's a good show to watch on Channel 18 or on YouTube.
I've watched it several times.
It's a good show, and he just wished you a happy birthday. And he'll have the play-by-play tonight for the girls' game. You can listen to that here on WUAT if you don't make it down there to watch them. We've got district tournaments getting underway.
I started to say it's tournament time, isn't it?
It sure is. Before you know it, it'll be March Madness.
Ah.
March Madness is my favorite time of year for sports. I love March Madness.
If you like college football or basketball.
Yes, because it's great. I mean, because you have all the conference tournaments, then you have the big dance, NCAA tournament. And honestly, Papa, for the first time in a long time, I feel like that the men and the women have a legitimate chance at making the Final Four and even winning it. Like, they have the talent, that's for sure.
They have the talent. If they can come up to the
Consistency.
expectations of their fans, they'll win it.
Now, on the lady ball side, though, I will say, I'm going to go ahead and say it, we finally have a real coach again. This is the closest to Pat Summitt that I felt since Pat Summitt stepped down. Holly Warlick was a complete joke. She's a career assistant. You can't make a career assistant a head coach. You just can't do it. Kelly Jolly was a good coach, but for some reason she insists on her husband being on the coaching staff, and he is a recruiter, and he cannot recruit worth a flip. That's really what got Kelly fired. They could not recruit. So now we got one that can coach and recruit. Because we had the #1 class coming in next year.
That's good, buddy.
I thought that was amazing because she's not even finished a year coaching yet. And she's got the #1 recruiting class coming in. That's amazing.
You never know when that freshman will be your star.
That's true. That's true. And one of the freshmen coming in is from Cleveland. And she plays at Cleveland High School. She's really good. I think Lauren Hurst, I think is her name. She's good. She's good. She'll be a post player for sure. And there's another one. There's a girl that plays at Bradley Central. She's not signed anywhere yet, but I know that they're after her. And they need to get her. Her name's Kamora Fields. Interesting tidbit about her. If you guys go back to the 1980s sitcom, I think they're just as known for their theme song as anything, The Facts of Life.
Oh.
If you remember Tootie, Kim Fields, Tootie, if you saw it, you would. She's Kim Fields, Tootie of The Facts of Life. Well, she's all grown up now, but this is her daughter.
Really?
Yes, Kamora Fields is her daughter, and she plays at Bradley Central. Which, by the way, Bradley Central girls are nationally ranked. I believe
Really?
#5. So they've got a powerhouse going on over there. So, but my point is, there's hope again in March Madness. You know what I'm saying?
As long as you have hope, you have something to hold on to.
Well, exactly.
The opposite of hope is hopelessness.
Yeah, and who wants to feel like that? Not this guy.
No, no.
Well, we do have some birthdays. We'll start off by wishing Papa a happy birthday. He's even in the Bledsonian. I thought he was joking. He said, "Look at me on the back of the Bledsonian." This was just like 5 minutes ago, folks, and I'm like, whatever, Papa. But there he is. He is on the back of the Bledsonian.
Number 90.
Yeah, turning a milestone, 90. He's about 90 going on 65, folks. That's what he truly is. But happy birthday anyway.
Thank you, sir.
And we got a lot of love on Facebook. This is why you're going to have to learn how to use computers, which we can show you. I'm sure Paula has showed you a few things, but I'll show you some of the love you're getting on Facebook. You're getting a lot of love on Facebook, though. A lot of people wishing you a happy birthday.
I did not know that.
Well, you are, so that's mean a lot. I'll show you some of it.
Paula read off to me 253 names over her phone that had wished me a happy birthday.
That's
253.
Facebook. Oh, wow. That's probably off Facebook, too. But that's a lot. That's a lot. Yeah, let me make sure.
I guess I've got 80 birthday cards.
I bet you do.
Still getting them today.
Are you? That'll give you a reason to use your cards, though, and some thank you cards.
Ah, you don't.
He's
I can't
good
sit down and write everybody thank you.
He's good at cards. I always tell him he needs to get in the Hallmark business and make some money off them cards, because you could easily. I'm glad to see the sunlight today. I'm glad to see the sun out,
This is
Papa.
a snow eraser.
It is, because here in Pikeville, folks, it has done nothing but be gray, gloomy skies this past week. Snow. If it wasn't snowing, it was raining. It's not been that pretty of a week. So, but today's beautiful.
That is beautiful.
I'm
It
really
was
glad to
41
see it.
degrees when I left home.
Right. And I know that's cold, but compared to earlier in the week, it's warm, isn't it?
This morning it was a little cold, very cold, buddy.
Yeah, in the morning it's getting real cold. Well, we'll wish the rest of the birthdays now that we got yours over with now. Be sure to check that out on the Bledsonian, folks. We want to wish a happy birthday to the following people. I see another relative on here. What's today's date?
21st.
21st, okay. Well, on the 19th, Katie Hartman had a birthday. On February 20th, I think a bunch of people are wishing you a happy birthday right now, Papa. Amanda Thedford had a birthday. Also, Tate Everett and Sherry Smith. So happy birthday to you guys. That was yesterday. Oh, there's some more for yesterday. Emery Blankenship and Justin Thomas. Well, happy birthday to you guys as well. So today's the 21st, right?
Yes.
Okay, we have a few today. We got 3. Happy birthday today to Jesse Bird, Melvin Smith, and Sam Davis. Happy birthday, guys. Tomorrow, I saw her in the grocery store a couple days ago, Grace Seals.
I got
That's
a
a
phone call
birthday.
from Grace.
Really? I love her.
No, not Grace Fields.
Grace Seals.
Grace Evans.
Oh, I know her too. But Grace Seals has a birthday tomorrow. She works at the Butter Dish now.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Tim Rothwell also has a birthday. Dang, we got a few tomorrow, Papa. Tim Rothwell, Jeremy Cook, Ralph Everett, Scout Mills, and Mutt Mills. Those are all tomorrow, 22nd. On the 23rd, it'll be Sunday. Happy birthday to Pat Booth. Pat Booth, I like that name. And the 24th, I know this guy real well, Mr. Brian Bridges.
Oh, well.
His is Monday, so happy birthday, Brian. Hope you have a great birthday, buddy. Along with Christy Raines, hers is the 24th. And then finally on the 25th, happy birthday to Julia Mills. So we have a few Mills having birthdays.
That's 3.
Yeah. 2 on the 22nd and 1 on the 25th. So happy birthday, everybody. Hope you are having a good one, will have a good one, or already have had a good one.
There you go. You didn't leave anybody out that way.
And boy, have I messed up by talking about your birthday. Now I'm getting texts right, left, and sideways. Let's see. I went to turn my phone off, I believe. But thank you guys for all the happy birthday. See, Papa, I told you you're loved. I tell him this all the time. He's too humble. Being humble is a good thing, but you're too humble. But I'd rather be like that as to be cocky and
I
proud all
don't
the
think
time.
you can be too humble.
Well, you come pretty close. So anyway, we got the birthdays out of the way. Of course, I'm getting messages after messages now. Apparently, some people didn't know it was your birthday. But anyway, we do have some announcements, Papa. I'll do this one first when I've got it out or I'll forget. Congratulations to Jaylene Anderson, or Jelaine Anderson, I should say. Yeah, Jelaine Anderson. She plays on Bledsoe County volleyball team, and she has signed with Rome State in the fall. So congratulations.
She got a scholarship, didn't
Yeah.
you say?
Sure did. She got a scholarship to Rome State. So congratulations.
Athletics is big time, son.
That's right. And let's see. Making sure didn't miss nothing else on there that we need to talk about. So I can set this down now. Because we've got plenty. It looks like I've got them all this time, don't it?
Yes, you got them all.
You give me a break last time, but man, I'm going to get me a drink right off the bat, Papa, before I even begin to even start this. Okay, let's see. Well, on February 22nd, Papa, what's this? You're invited.
That's tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's it.
Southern Farmers Co-op. Okay.
Southeastern.
Yeah, Southern. Sorry about that. Southeastern Farmers Co-op
So
is having a customer appreciation day.
tomorrow.
Everybody's invited, and that'll be tomorrow
What's the hours?
from 9 a.m. until 12 noon.
That's 3
Door
hours.
prizes, yeah. Have they ever done this before, though?
I not heard it.
I've never heard them do it. I like that idea. It's called Breakfast and Burgers. I like that.
9 to 12.
Yeah. Whoever come up with that name, good job. Breakfast and Burgers. And door prizes and more, it says. So go check that out, folks. 9 a.m. until 12 noon tomorrow. Let's see. Another breakfast tomorrow, Papa. Actually, there might... Okay, I was about to say there might be two. I got nervous there for a minute. But there's another breakfast tomorrow. This is a monthly one. We like this one. Fall Creek Falls.
Oh,
Fall Creek Falls Fire Department will have their breakfast tomorrow, February 22nd from 7 to 10 a.m. at the fire hall, of course. They'll have biscuits and gravy, scrambled eggs, hash browns. Let's see. Country ham, fried bologna, as Papa says. Also, though, here's what I like it: waffles
there you
with
go.
fruit toppings. I like that. And, of course, bacon, sausage. That's what I was saying. Country ham, fried bologna. And to drink, orange juice, a cup of coffee, or a glass of milk or water, or all on the menu, it says. Plates are $10 each. But, as always, children 10 and under eat for free. And, as always, we'll remind you, when you do something like this, not only do you get good food, you're contributing to a really good cause.
There you go.
Because all fire departments here are volunteer.
There you
So
go.
remember that.
Well, we've got 5 spread out through this county.
That's true. Yeah. Let's see. Another thing tomorrow. Got a lot going on tomorrow, Papa. The bargain basement will be open tomorrow at the Methodist Church. They have lots of good bargains, and I've heard that from a lot of people, including you.
Yeah.
It says, come take a look. Proceeds do benefit the missions of the Pikeville United Methodist Church. And it doesn't say the time this time, but I think it's usually from 9 to 12, something like that.
Usually 3 hours.
Yeah. So I believe it's from 9 to 12, folks.
And it's free?
Usually, it doesn't say this time, but a lot of times they have really good deals. If it's not free, it practically is. Because you can get a whole bag of stuff for $1, can't you?
Oh, yes.
I like that. Who wouldn't?
That's hard to beat.
Exactly. Dang, another event tomorrow, Papa. Man, Saturday the 22nd, a lot going on. It's a potluck social. Okay, this is for the class of 1970.
So
they reserved it. Yeah. But they're having their class reunion. It's a potluck social. It's at City Hall, though, right by you, Papa. Starts at 4 p.m. It says bring prizes for games. If you have any questions, call Nancy Sieber at 403-605-9287. Let's see. Oh, open table. Can't forget about that one, Papa. The open table is back. We talked about that a couple of months ago. They're back each month, and this one will be Monday, the 24th, from 11:30 a.m. until 12:30 p.m. It says, and this is, of course, at the Methodist Church right here on Main Street.
That's the one where you get free food.
Free food, yeah, and everybody's invited. Come enjoy beefy vegetable stew, cornbread with drinks and desserts at the open table. It says there's no charge, no offering, no sermon. It's nothing but friendship and food. There's a seat at the table for you. Everybody, everyone is welcome. I like how they word that.
Yeah.
So
that
that's
leaves
on
no
Monday.
one out.
Yeah, absolutely. And that'll be Monday, 11:30 a.m., folks, to 12:30. Maybe I finally got all my announcements. I mean, they're putting this one in
3 weeks.
early, aren't they?
I
think I'll do that one next week because that's 3 weeks early. So I think we've got everything covered here. Yeah.
What about the Alcoholics Anonymous?
Oh, well, yeah.
They meet
That's at the bottom here.
Every Saturday and every Wednesday.
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah. Every Wednesday and Saturday. I guess it's, let's see. No, Wednesday it's at 6 and Saturdays it's at 5 p.m., folks. And it's at First Southern, which is also right here on Main Street. And you can call Ted if you have any questions at 423-619-3772. And or I guess you could call the church too if you have any questions. It's 447-2849. So you can call them as well if you have any questions about that. But that's every Wednesday and Saturday, folks.
I think you can call up until 3 o'clock. Secretary leaves at 3.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so they're there till 3 o'clock each day, folks. And all right, well, Papa, it's that time. That famous trivia time.
Trivia, buddy.
It's trivia time in Tennessee.
Prior to playing baseball in Washington, what city did that team play in? The team that went from Washington to.
Or they're in Washington now.
What they're playing Washington right now? What team? What city did they play in before they came to Washington?
Oh man, I don't really know.
Out of this country.
Oh, maybe Toronto or Montreal.
Montreal.
They used to be the Montreal Expos. I remember them.
The most famous female swimmer of the last century parlayed her Olympic talents into a movie career. What was her name? She was almost
Olympic gold medalist, right? You said
she was really good at swimming, and so she became a movie star after she had the success in the Olympics. You should have known her. You would not have been around, but you should have heard of her.
Well, that's probably going to make me mad when you tell me, because I can't think of who it would be.
Esther Williams.
Oh, okay. I have heard that name.
I would think you have. When you see an Axel performed, What sport is it? An axle.
Um, an axle. Is there a triple axle ever or a double?
Yes.
Ice skating.
Ice skating. Okay. Figure skating.
Yeah.
What 3 states in the SEC has 2 teams each?
Okay.
3 states.
I can get this. This might need a little time. But I do know Tennessee's one of them.
Tennessee's one of them.
Mississippi's one of them.
Mississippi's one of them.
Alabama's one.
Alabama's one of them.
All
So
right.
don't try to think of any more.
Good there. Sounds
many
good to me.
How many different sports do you participate in if you're involved in a decathlon?
Oh, wow.
Decathlon.
That's a tough one because it's a bunch of them. Gosh, I don't know. 5? I'm just guessing.
10.
You know, I almost said 10, dang it. I thought that might be too
a
much.
decade is 10 years.
Oh, that makes sense.
Decathlon. Okay, which event did Usain Bolt specialize in the last? He was in 3 Olympics. Usain Bolt.
Usain Bolt. Is he a runner?
He was
Yeah,
a
track
runner.
and field.
Track and field.
He was really fast, wasn't he?
What was his specialty?
That I don't know that.
100-yard dash.
Oh, was it? Okay.
That's what gave him all his title.
Set all those
Okay.
records.
Yeah, he made all kinds of records.
I
Give
know
me
it.
the name of the item racers hand to each other in a race.
Oh, a baton?
Baton.
Yes.
Give me the 2 names of the ships involved in the Civil War.
Oh, man.
You had to study that in school.
Yeah.
There were 2 ships that
remember.
participated in the war.
Give me another clue, because it's been a minute since I
Both of
studied
them
this.
starts with an M.
Oh, my gosh. My brain's too tired. I can't think of it.
Merrimack and the Monitor.
Yeah. I knew I'd be mad once you said it. I can't stand it when that happens.
President Lincoln signed a proclamation, a document, and that gave freedom to the slaves. What was that document called?
No. I mean, I know what you're talking about, but gosh, man, these are tough when you're put on the spot. I know what he's talking about, folks, but
Emancipation
proclamation.
The 4-year
That's
war
it.
between the states, 1861-1865, was divided between the North, which was the Union camp, the Union Army, and the South, the Confederacy.
True.
But what do the initials CSA stand for in the South? CSA.
Well, I'm going to take a guess and say the C might be Confederate.
Confederate.
And then what SA you said?
SA. Confederate
Soldiers?
States
States? Okay. Association?
of America.
That was close.
That was pretty good, buddy.
Those were tough, Papa.
Those were tough. I do not know where those came from,
Hey, I know. No telling.
but they're educational.
Yeah, all those were.
They're
All those
educational.
were. Like, I knew some of them, but I'd forgotten them. And some of them I didn't know.
Some of them you didn't know. I guess, but some of those I think you would get in history
Mm-hmm.
in school. The Merrimack and the Monitor, you would get that.
Well, I did, but it's been so long since I've studied it. When you said it, though, I knew. Those are the ones that drive me crazy when I know and I can't think of the name. That drives me crazy.
Bill O'Reilly says that President Lincoln was the greatest president we ever had.
Bill O'Reilly, yeah.
He said because he
Well, he's a
held the
consequential president.
held the nation together
Mm-hmm.
during a civil war,
Mm-hmm.
and he freed the slaves.
Yeah, I
He
mean,
said those two
That's
monumental
huge.
things.
that's huge.
And,
And I will say, speaking of our government, it's mind blowing to me. Which if you just watch the mainstream media though, you're just, I don't know. I can tell you're not seeing reality. Them griping and complaining because they're auditing the government. Like, are you kidding me? I can assure you, if you think that there's something wrong with that, you definitely need to at least hear the other side of the story, because they're just doing their job. This is something that needed to be happening a long time ago, Papa. They have found billions and billions of dollars being wasted. Our taxpayer money, okay, being sent.
They don't have any
They're
money
not
of their
helping
own.
us.
They got your money.
Yeah, it's our money. And it sure wasn't going to help us Americans. And that's why, if you want to know the truth, why they're fighting it so hard, because their hands in the cookie jar. They were getting kickbacks from it. The American people are not against it. They did a poll, and nearly everybody is for this.
Well,
Of course, they're for this. They're just doing. They're holding the government accountable. The government should be audited. The IRS is fixing to be dealt with. They should be. Look what they do to us every year. They're always auditing us. Well, they need one themselves, and they're finding all kinds of waste. But that's good for us, in the long run. But I'm talking about things like billions of dollars being sent to. One was Sesame Street in Iraq. Sesame Street in Iraq, tourism in Egypt, a transgender opera in some other country. That's just three of, of a whole list of ridiculous things that our taxpayer money is going to. So that should be bipartisan. It shouldn't matter if you're a Democrat or Republican. And honestly, I feel sorry for people that live their lives, just identifying as a political party. That should not define your life at all. Both parties mess up, and both parties are wrong at times. So it's not cool just to turn a blind eye to it.
No.
But complain about it when the party you're against does it. This is bipartisan. At the end of the day, we're all Americans, and that's our money. That's our money that they do not have a right to take from us and spend on such wasteful, it's just ridiculous things. So, if you are somebody that's worried about that, don't. I assure you, this is a good thing. This is something we've needed for a long, long time, and they're just starting. Can you imagine what else they're going to find? They've just started, and they've already found enough for us to get $5,000 back in checks. And they will be doing that at some point. Well, I'll get $5,000 checks back. But it'll end up being more than that, because that's just what they found so far. It's going to be a whole lot more.
Today he was talking to, Trump was talking to the governors, all
Yes.
the governors.
He sure was.
And I'm sure he was saying between the lines, you do the same thing.
Exactly. Comply. And there's no reason not to. If the governor has a problem with it, that's a serious red flag. Because that means they're on the take.
Maine's governor was taking him to task about something. I don't know what it was.
Well, that New York's too, and they're going to lose that battle. That's just all there is to it. Because this is what the people want. This is our money.
Well, President Trump can do this because he does not take a red cent from the government.
Exactly. And there's a lot of presidents that have promised to do this, but they just say it to get elected. They never actually do it. This is the first time that they're taking action.
He's the first president that ever did this.
Yes, and it's about time. We're being ran too much by bureaucrats. These are people that are not even elected.
No.
And they're behind the scenes. So this is a good thing, folks. We deserve to know where our taxpayer money goes, and we deserve to get it back. And that's just common sense, isn't it?
There you go.
And we'll thank our sponsors real quick before we go to commercial here, Pawpaw. Here's a new one. It's I always call it the vape store. It's vape tobacco. It's the vape store right here on Main Street. It's called the vape store.
Past the post office.
Yeah, it's really nice in there. Go check it out, folks, if you have it, because it's not just a vape store. They've got all kinds of things in there.
Yeah.
Really, yeah. You can go there and get you a drink. You can get snacks. You can get all kinds of stuff in there. It's a really nice store. So go check it out, folks, if you haven't been in there yet. The Vape Tobacco. And their number is 447-3575. 447-3575, right here on Main Street. And also, obviously, thank you to Citizens Tri-County Bank, Bilbrey Insurance, Scotty's of Pikeville, as Papa says. These people over at the courthouse right across the street from us, Janine Boynton, Lisa Wheeler, and Michael Walker, thank you. Thank you, Matt Massengale and Farm Bureau Insurance. Thank you, Morgan Brothers and the Bank Walker Brewery. Thank you, State Farm Insurance, Nick Smith. Nicaro Antiques, which they'll be back open before you know it. April is when they open back up.
Isn't that when Easter is?
I believe so.
Easter.
Sometimes it's in March, sometimes it's in April.
I think it's in April this year.
Could be. And so Spring Street Antiques will be back open then as well. But remember, Ember's Ice Cream Shop is still open. They're not closing for the winter this year. So Ember's Ice Cream Shop is still open, folks. They're not closing for the winter, and I'm glad. Let's see, where are we at here? Bill Wolf and Lee Station Baptist Church. Milldam Outdoor Adventures. It's Lola's, right here on Main Street. It's quilting time, and it's loom time too. I've got to find out when that part's going to be ready. Dexter's Barber Shop. Thanks all of our sponsors. We really appreciate it. And folks, stick around. Coming up after the commercial break, we'll be back with some sports of all sorts.
Yes.
Some good Tennessee news, but stay tuned for that. And of course, we'll have some good old Albertology and some jokes. That's all.
Oh, yes.
That's right. Gotta have them jokes. That's all coming up after the commercial break. Stick around, folks. We'll be right back.
See.
You need a bank that you can depend on. Here at Citizens Tri-County Bank, we have the most dependable staff that you will ever meet. Call in, you will not get an automated attendant, you'll get a person. But on the other side, we have all the technology that anyone would need, from apps to online banking to bill pay. So please come and grow with us as we're about to celebrate our 50th year. We are the only community bank you will ever need.
Support small business and shop DunlapMercantile.com.
Bledsoe Telephone Cooperative, connecting the Sequatchie Valley to the world.
At Jason Lewis Dunlap Supercenter, we're committed to be better. Better prices, better vehicles, a better experience. Your Jason Lewis Dunlap Supercenter understands that you rely on us to provide you with the highest quality of used vehicles. With over 350 pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. So what are you waiting for? Let us show you a better experience with the Jason Lewis Automotive family. Come visit us at Rankin Avenue here in Dunlap or on the web at dunlapsupercenter.com.
Welcome back, folks, to the Albert and Billy Show here on WUAT Radio. And Brady, you might want to hit, there's one button over there you might want to hit in the very corner. Yeah, there you go. And you're listening to us on WUAT Radio, and you're watching us on Channel 18 BTC Fiber Television or on the BTC Fiber YouTube channel. Be sure to get on there and like, subscribe, comment nicely. I don't read the comment. There is a lot of comments on some of our episodes, but I just kind of steer away from it, just, you know. But if they're nice, if you've left nice comments, we do appreciate it. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
We're very grateful. Well, just grateful to all of you. We appreciate all the support. The 200th episode, Papa, I believe, I don't know what the actual number on it is, but I believe it was close to 780,000 views. Our 200th episode.
That
So
is mind blowing.
yeah, that one is done really, really well. So we appreciate that. We've got a few over 200,000 and several over 100,000. So, and we get emails from all over the world. We're very, very grateful and humbled by it. It's mind blowing, isn't it?
It's mind blowing.
But well,
This
now,
old country boy can't fathom it.
I know. Blows his mind. Well, it's blew my mind too, to be honest with you. Because this was just an idea just to have memories and do something fun, basically. We never dreamed it would turn into what it turned into.
No.
But it's time for some sports of all sorts now, Papa. We done said the Lady Warriors play. You have to know what time. I know the Lady Warriors host the game tonight here in Pikeville. And we'll have that here on WAT. Michael will have the call for you on that.
Okay.
Now, yeah, let's talk some sports.
Our Lady Volunteers played
Oh,
last
really?
Sunday and they won 80-71, I believe it was.
Oh, yeah, against Ole Miss.
Ole Miss.
I watched that game. That was a good game.
And then Tennessee played on Saturday. They beat Vanderbilt
Mm-hmm.
81 to 76.
Oh,
5 points. 5 points.
oh, the girls play at 6 tonight here in Pikeville against Brainerd. Thank you, Mike.
Brainerd.
Yeah, against Brainerd.
Do you ever think we'd be playing Brainerd?
No, but I think our girls beat them. I don't, but their boys are really good. They're really good. But yeah, that game against Vanderbilt, the men's, was very frustrating to watch at first. I thought we're going to fool around and get swept by Vanderbilt, and then finally we come alive in the second half and won.
Just won by 5 points.
I know.
But you know, Vanderbilt is a thorn in our flesh.
Mm-hmm. They're no joke. They're always pretty good at basketball if you think about it.
Okay, we play Texas A&M tomorrow. Our men do
Mm-hmm.
at 11 o'clock. They play in College Station, Texas. They play Texas A&M at their home stadium.
Well, I don't know. I've not watched Texas A&M much. Have you?
They're pretty good.
Okay. It seems like there's no weakness in the SEC. They're all good. Men and women, it seems like they're both loaded.
Yes, but now to switch to hockey, yesterday they had 4 nations competing against each other, and 2 of those nations, Canada and the United States, competed last night for the crown.
Oh, did
We beat Canada in the first round, 3-1, I think.
Well, they motivated America by booing the national anthem. That was not cool.
But we played Canada again last night, and at the half it was 2-2. They beat us 3-2.
So is that the final?
That's the final.
Well, no, Tennessee played some. Well, no, the boys played Vanderbilt, but the girls beat Alabama last
They
night.
beat Alabama
88 to
80.
I watched that one. That was a real good
If
game.
you score 88 points, you should beat anybody you play.
That's right. Well, they were hitting a lot of threes. Tennessee was, and Alabama was ranked too.
I think Spears got 20 points.
Yeah, and they said she had 28 the game against Ole Miss, so she's back. You know what I'm saying?
That's good.
They said they're on a 3-game winning streak. I'm trying to think of. Oh, they beat Auburn before that. They beat Auburn like 99 to 61 or something.
You can't beat Auburn men.
No, Auburn men are doing really well.
They're still number 1.
Which, hey, if it ain't gonna be Tennessee, Papa, I just assume be Auburn because of Bruce Pearl.
There you go. I think Bruce Pearl is a good coach.
I think he is too. Very good.
And, he messed up at Tennessee.
He did. It's not like he walked away from Tennessee or betrayed Tennessee or nothing. A lot of people still love Bruce Pearl.
Let me ask you these few people. You tell me what sport they're noted for.
Okay. More
Sammy
trivia, bro.
Sosa
Sammy Sosa. That's baseball.
That's baseball. Shaquille O'Neal.
Basketball.
Okay. Roscoe Tanner.
Tennis.
Tennis.
Hey, ain't he the one that lives in Chattanooga?
He did.
That's pretty cool.
Dr. J.
He played for the 76ers in basketball.
What was his name?
Julius Erving.
Julius Erving. Don Drysdale. Pitcher.
Oh, baseball.
The refrigerator.
Oh, the fridge. He was on the 85 Chicago Bears Super Bowl
What's
team.
his name?
William Perry.
William Perry.
The fridge. He got so popular from that.
Ernie Grunfeld.
Oh, I know that name.
Played at Tennessee.
Don't tell me yet. That's going to make me mad. Ernie Gruntfeld. Is that ring a bell to you, producer man?
Ernie and Bernie.
Basketball.
Basketball. Sandy Koufax.
Oh, that name sounds familiar too.
He pitched for the
Baseball. Thank you for the clue.
Dodgers. We got to see him play.
Oh, really?
The mailman.
Oh, that's a Carl Malone with the Utah Jazz.
Utah. Basketball.
That's basketball, and he had a good teammate, John
Bobby
Stockton.
Cox. Bobby Cox.
Let's see. Don't tell me on that one yet. I'm texting our producer or something real quick. Bobby Cox was a general manager
He was a field
of
manager.
the Atlanta Braves.
Atlanta Braves.
Yeah, he was the coach of the Atlanta Braves.
Reggie White.
Well, for one thing, he's from Tennessee,
Yes, he was.
and he played football.
Played football.
Now, did he play for the Eagles?
I don't know where he went on the pros.
Well, I think he did for a while.
Okay, that's all I have in sports.
Okay.
You ready for
I guess we
Albertology?
got everything. Yeah, I'm ready as I'm going to be for Albertology. Never know what that's going to be, folks.
He that would govern others must first be the master of himself.
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, what are these wise sayings?
These are some wise sayings.
Okay.
The final test of a leader is that he leaves behind in other men the conviction that they will carry on.
That is definitely a true leader.
They that govern the most make the least noise.
Oh, really? That's a good one.
A little knowledge is a dangerous thing.
Ain't it though? Ain't it though?
Alexander Pope wrote that. He that knows little often repeats it. Knowledge is power.
That is so true. Maybe just you can just that and that. I don't know if that's I don't know if that's ours or theirs. I'm not sure. Okay, stop.
One lady called the IRS and asked if birth control pills were deductible.
We're gonna fix this problem right here, Papa. I messed up and told people about his birthday, and my phone will not stop ringing. Okay, now tell me again.
One lady called the IRS, wanted to know if birth control pills were deductible, and then she was told only if they don't work.
Oh, that's a good one.
Educate a man and you educate an individual. Educate a woman and you educate a family.
Okay, okay.
Nothing annoys me more than a man who thinks he knows it all and does.
I never heard it put like that before.
Strange how much you've got to know how little you know.
Well, isn't that the truth? Gosh.
Every insurance policy, the big print giveth and the small print taketh away.
Don't it though?
I don't read the small print. Laziness travels so slowly that poverty overtakes him.
Doesn't it though?
Jonathan Swift said this: promises and pie crusts are made to be broken.
Boy, isn't that the truth? I like that saying.
John Greenleaf Whittier said this.
John Greenleaf
Whittier.
Whittier. Don't know who he is.
He
but-
was an author.
Okay.
He said, of all sad words of tongue or pen, the saddest are these. It might have been.
Okay. And
If
they
there-
even rhymed.
If there is righteousness in the heart, there will be beauty in character. If there is beauty in character, there will be harmony in the home. If there is harmony in the home, there will be order in the nation.
Yeah.
If there is order in the nation, there will be peace in the world.
There you go.
That's a Chinese proverb.
Wow.
Alexander Hamilton originated the put and take system in our national treasury. Still going on. The taxpayers put it in and the politicians take it out. That
Boy,
was said
that-
by Will Rogers.
Wow. And that's a long time ago, wasn't
That was a long time ago, buddy.
it? Well, he was right, as we're all seeing. And trust me, that is to be continued. There'll be a whole lot more come out.
Did you know 95%, talking about the fizzy drink that we drink,
Cool.
95% use the word soda.
Oh,
Some use the word pop.
yes.
Some use the word Coke.
Mhm.
It's in the South.
Pop is north, seems like.
Some people use the word tonic.
Oh, yeah. They do, don't they?
This is, did you know how to address a group of people?
How to address them or how to
How do you
dress them?
say, if you got a bunch of people you
Okay.
want to talk about? In the South, it's, in the United States, it's you all. In the
Right.
South, it's y'all.
That's right.
The
Y'all
North-
listen up now here.
In the Northerners, they say, use guys.
They do, and they really do.
They say
in
use
New
guys.
York, I heard of several people. They're like, use gonna do this. Like they don't say you, it's use.
Did you know that the 25-cent coin in the East it's called quarter. In the Midwest it's called quarter. In the rest of the United States it's quarter. I use the word quarter.
I've never thought about it enough. I'll just say quarter.
Quarter.
Quarter, ain't that how you say it? Quarter.
Quarter.
I guess that's how we say it in the South. Quarter.
Hope. The word hope. To the
He's trying
sick.
so hard not to laugh.
To the sick, while there is life, there is hope.
That's true. That's true.
Hospitals. I got one. I got my pay up there. I know that hospital costs are out of hand, but I
Oh,
never thought I'd see
Very
a
much so.
self-service operating table. This is from the Bible about hospitality.
mm-hmm.
Be not forgetful to entertain strangers,
Yeah.
for some have entertained angels unawares. That's
True.
Hebrews chapter 13, verse 2.
Okay.
You buy
That's
yourself an
interesting.
enemy when you lend a man money.
Ooh. Say that again. You
You
buy your.
buy yourself an enemy when you lend a man money.
Wow.
A specialist
Interesting.
is a doctor who diagnoses your case by feeling your wallet.
Yeah, the truth.
A specialist is a doctor whose patients can only be ill during office hours. We better tell some jokes.
Sad. Well, those are just as good as jokes. Let me tell you, that was a good one.
Let me tell you this about the Liberty Bell.
The Liberty Bell. I've been to Philadelphia.
On July the 8th,
Towards that.
1776, the tolling of the big bell in the tower of the Pennsylvania State House rang to tell all the people that the independence had been adopted, the Declaration of Independence.
Okay.
1753, the bell had been told to call lawmakers to the assembly in Philadelphia. But since that was adopted in 1776, it was not until
Was Philadelphia the capital once before, or am I
I
just?
do not know.
Well, daggum, now I feel stupid for saying
This
that.
is what's on the top of the bell.
Before DC, maybe not. Maybe I just heard
This
that.
comes from the Bible.
Okay.
Proclaim liberty throughout all the land until all the inhabitants thereof.
That's right.
The fear of the British taking the bell into war,
Mm-hmm.
the bell was hidden under the floors of a church.
Oh, really?
And then
know
after that, the bell was rung only on the 4th of July.
Oh, really? Didn't know that either.
The Liberty Bell broke in 1835 while it was tolling the death of the United States, one of the men from the
One of the wars.
one of the men from the bigwigs in the politics, John Marshall.
Okay.
And in 76, the bell has been hidden. I don't know where it is.
Really? I
Hell,
didn't know that either.
I don't know. It's hidden in a special place. It's hidden in a special place.
I did not know. I didn't know it was hidden still.
It
Wow.
is.
The mysterious case of Liberty Bell.
Okay, I've got some jokes.
Well, I hope you do. Some of those were funny.
These are the world's shortest books.
The world's shortest books. Okay.
Jack Kevorkian said this, living life to its fullest. Bill Gates said this, things I cannot afford. Short book, short book. To all the men we have loved before, Ellen DeGeneres.
Yeah, she's not gonna like me.
O.J. Simpson said, this is a short book. To find the men who really, to find the real killer.
The real killer, yeah. I know. That case is so crazy.
Oh, Jason.
It's crazy. Anyway.
Okay, this is Paula. I cook using the 4 food groups: canned, boxed, bagged, and frozen. You heard this?
I can do that.
Have you ever heard the saying "Rise and shine"?
Yeah, rise and
Rise I can do, but shine ain't no way. Let me tell you this. This is a long one. A farmer borrows the money from the bank to buy a bull to service his cows. But it turns out the bull is just not interested. So the banker they borrowed the money from to buy the bull finds him a vet. And the vet comes to the farmer and takes care of things. So later the banker goes to the farmer and to see how this latest vet did recommending a bull.
Like,
And
is
so
the bull performing yet, I guess?
The farmer says to the banker, let me tell you, he serviced all my cows, all my farmers' cows, and he did a good job.
He did
So
a good job.
the banker says, well, what did he do? He gave them some little pills. What kind of pills? I don't know, but it tastes like mint.
Oh my God.
Tastes like mint.
I would say something, but but boy, that opens the door for so many things to say.
A man is a person who, if a woman says, never mind, I'll do it myself, lets her. A woman is a person who, if she says to a man, never mind, I'll do it myself, and he lets her, she gets mad.
She gets mad about it, yeah.
A man is a person, if a woman says she'll do it herself and lets her, and she gets mad, she says, what are you so mad about? A woman is a person who, if she says she'll do it herself and he lets her, and then wants to know why she's mad, she says, if you don't know, I'm not going to tell you.
That's so true.
Let me tell you something.
Those were good right there.
Women are something else.
Yes, they are. Hard to
Marriage,
figure out.
marriage means commitment, but of course does insanity. Now listen.
Marriage means commitment,
You
but
gotta
so
put-
does
you
insanity.
You got to put math to work here. Gross ignorance.
There's a lot of that.
144 times worse than ignorance. What is a gross?
I might need lifeline help. So, okay.
You had to have this in grammar school.
So gross ignorance is 144
Yeah.
times.
So what makes it gross?
I don't
144.
know.
How do you get 12 times 12?
Dang it. Dang it. Those just make me mad.
Now listen to this one. A mob boss gives
Ooh.
his son a gun on his 16th birthday. The boy swaps the gun for a beautiful watch. The father is disgusted. You are a dum-dum, you know it. 10 years from now, you're married and you come home and you find your wife in bed with a stranger. What are you going to do? Look at your watch and say it's time to go home? If you had a gun, you'd know what to do.
Especially the mob.
This is Henny Youngman.
Henny Youngman.
He's a stand-up comedian.
Oh, okay.
My mother was 88 years old,
Mm-hmm.
and didn't need glasses. Drank right out of the bottle.
Tell a couple more. These are pretty good.
Should vegetarians eat animal crackers? If the cops arrest a mime, should they tell him? Should they tell him he has a right to remain silent? If a stealth bomber crashes, does it make a noise?
Shoot.
Strangers have the best candy.
They do, don't they? It seems that way.
If a turtle loses its shell, is it naked or is it homeless?
I guess both. It's
Let me-
naked and homeless.
This will be the last one. The hit and run victim was just struggling to get to his feet when a policeman ran up to help.
A policeman did?
Policeman. My mother-in-law just tried to run me over, the stricken man told the cop. You were hit from behind. How do you know who it was?
Right.
Replied the officer. I recognize her laugh.
That's pretty good.
Does that be the
She
last
thoroughly enjoyed. You can tell one more if you want to.
one? Okay. When a physician remarked on the new patient's ruddy complexion, the man said, "It's high blood pressure, Doc. It comes from my family. Your mother's side or your father's side? Neither. It's from my wife's family." "Oh, come on now," said the doctor. "You can't possibly get your high pressure from her family. You should meet my mother, doctor.
Exactly.
Her mother, doc."
He needs to spend some time with him, don't he? That was a good one, Papa.
Let me tell you two quick ones.
Okay.
It's possible blondes prefer gentlemen.
It's possible blondes prefer gentlemen.
The saying is, gentlemen prefer blondes.
Oh, okay, got you.
When God sneezed, I didn't know what to do.
Yeah, bless you, I guess. That's
You know-
pretty good.
You know, God never said, uh-oh.
No. Not that we know of, anyway.
Nothing comes up that God does not know.
That's true. That's true. Well, those were good, Papa. I'll have to say the streak continues because now those
I
are good.
actually saw Rudy. What's your name? Robbie.
Ruby.
Rhodey.
Rhodey.
I saw him laugh on one of those.
Oh, did you? Oh, you saw Brody.
Rhodey. I said Rhodey.
I was like, it took me forever to think, who in the world is he talking?
I'm 9 years old.
We could have a good blooper reel today.
I'm 9 years old. I'm allowed to make mistakes.
It's the first one he made all day, ain't it? That's what he always says.
You remember that, don't you?
Oh, yeah. Well, folks, that's it for this edition of the Albert and Billy Show. Remember, you can listen to the Lady Warriors play tonight here on WUAT if you don't make it down there to the game.
We play Brainerd.
Yeah, against Brainerd, and we beat Brainerd in the regular season, Mike said. So go check them out. That is tonight. And if you don't make it down there, Michael has a call for you here at 6 o'clock right here on WUAT. Well, we will see you guys next time. Until then, you guys have a great week. So long, folks.
See you, folks.
Hey, folks, Albert and Billy here. You're watching us on Channel 18, BTC Fiber. Check us out on BTC Fiber YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe and like. And check out our Facebook page. Be sure to like and share. Thanks, everybody, for watching.